This is the Tom Bigby Tales, and I'm your host, Shannon Evans. I write about a small town in northeast Mississippi called Columbus. Sometimes I write about the rest of the state. This episode is entitled The Playboy Photoshoot at White Arches and the Ideal Southern Woman. Lily Beth grew up in Columbus, where the legacy of Southern womanhood was as deeply rooted as the magnolia trees in her grandmother's yard. From an early age, she learned that being a Southern woman was about more than just geography. It was a way of life. Every morning, Lily Beth would watch her mother spend exactly 20 minutes at her vanity, carefully applying makeup under 3 different lights: office, outdoor, and evening. Her mother's voice echoed in her mind. Never leave the house with wet hair, darling, not even in case of fire. Lily Beth learned that taking care of one's appearance wasn't about vanity, but about self-respect and making an effort. As she grew older, Lily Beth found herself naturally falling into the role of caretaker. She baked funeral casseroles without being asked, hosted dinner parties where every guest felt special, and always had a kind word for those in need. She understood that the strength of Southern women lay in their ability to nurture and support their community. Life wasn't always easy, but Lily Beth faced challenges with a quiet resilience. She knew how to say more with a single glance than others could with 1,000 words. When faced with adversity, she added a little sugar to the sour, finding ways to stay sweet in a world that could often be bitter. As the world changed around her, Lily Beth found ways to honor her Southern heritage while embracing progress. She taught her daughter the importance of good manners and Sunday phone calls to their grandmother, but also encouraged her to pursue her dreams beyond the confines of traditional expectations. When Lily Beth became a mother, she embraced it with the fervor typical of Southern women. She doted on her child, but wasn't afraid to discipline her. No, and because I said so were phrases she used without hesitation. Raising children who were well behaved but also confident and strong was her duty in life. As she watched her daughter grow into a Southern woman, Lily Beth realized she was part of something larger than herself. She had become a link in a chain stretching back generations, a legacy of women who were strong, graceful, and unapologetically Southern. Lily Beth embodied the ideal Southern woman, capable of making perfect biscuits and navigating complex social situations with equal ease, always ready with a kind word or stiff drink as the situation demanded, and facing life's challenges with a smile and an indomitable spirit. And in 1981, her daughter, a college student at one of the finer institutions of the South, became one of the girls of the Southeastern Conference, Part 1, in Playboy's September issue at a photoshoot held in White Arches, Antebellum home in Columbus, Mississippi. Yep, in all their glory, the lovely ladies from all over the SEC converged on Columbus, Mississippi to show, as my daddy would say, their name, address, and telephone number in various provocative poses at White Arches. Playboy photographers David Chan and Arny Freytag posed the girls in various stages of undress on the veranda, in the front parlor, in the library, on wicker chairs, and on leather wingbacks. The high beds and antique lamps never looked prettier, set off by the coquettish co-eds. Why does the wholesome nursing student leaning on the porch rails look like the girl next door, only she's partially wearing some man's oversized button-down falling off her shoulders? And Miss Alabama looks fit to be tied on the back veranda. I wonder where these women are now. Would they come back and tell of their experience with Playboy? Yes, those Southern girls sure were pretty, they were bold, and they were fearless on the porches of White Arches. Every man in Columbus over the age of 50 surely has a copy of the September 1981 issue of Playboy on a shelf somewhere. Lily Beth's daughter went on to graduate college and get into Tulane Law School and is now living large in Austin, Texas, and a full partner in a prestigious firm specializing in intellectual law. And her mama, well, Lily Beth, long-suffering, frail, and stooped with age now, will pretend she never knew about her daughter's photo shoot, or that she did not adopt the same chaste life of casseroles and pound cakes, church suppers and funeral fans, or perfect her tennis game at the country club. Lily Beth is woefully disappointed that her way of life is dying out, and that her daughter is now the epitome of Southern womanhood. I want to thank you for coming on my podcast, The Tom Bigby Tales. Until next time.